flexing, I don't need no muscles. You out here flexing, but you better act humble. Life sentence, I be killing beats, they is in trouble. My youngins like to play with heat, they burn up some hundreds. We RPG games, so we playing around with some.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Yo's Too Easy, and I'm back out here once again with some more NCAA 14 gameplay. Y'all already know I'm out here rocking with the ASU Sun Devils, and we are in this Dynasty mode today with the Arizona State University Sun Devils. So as you guys can see, we are in a new season, just coming off another championship run, our second championship run. No, actually our third championship run. Let me don't mess that one up. Our third championship run. Now we are in our fourth season of the ASU Dynasty, and who else will we be taking on besides LSU? So we're opening the season off against LSU, basically our rival. We play LSU every year, and it's a tough game every year. So this year we're not expecting nothing less. As you see, Humphrey's coming up making a tackle. That's one of our leaders on the defense. He's definitely our leader on the D line. And then you see Norman, he's our leader on the cornerbacks, and we got Christian Sam, who's our leader on the linebackers. Now you guys are seeing Jason Lewis is getting the ball, and he looking a little bit different than he did last year. As I added some swag to him, bro, I had to make him look fitted. You see, basically my star players, I put some swag on them and made them look fitted, and they stand out. You know what I mean? You know, they was just, you know, this is what I do. You know. Especially when I play with my own players, I make my guys look great. That's just how I play. You have to look good to play. You have to look good and play great, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So as you guys can see, we are in the second quarter as we are leading 14-0, as our defense is just playing outstanding today. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're just playing outstanding. As you guys can see, Justin McMillan is getting tackled in the backfield, and our defense is just playing outstanding, bro. Once again, they're trying to get the ball to their running back. Norman missing a tackle right there, but we're all coming up and we're finishing off that tackle as it's 3rd and 3. Ended up stopping them on that drive. Now we're getting the ball back to Colton Gerhardt. Colton Gerhardt getting into our tight end. He's getting about 7 yards. Chris Mathis. I told you guys I wasn't going to start Colton Gerhardt as a quarterback, but man, this dude is a 99 overall. 99 overall, 98 overall, something like that. I cannot just stop, you know, not start him. I was gonna try to start him at defense, but he was gonna be a 40 overall. I'm not about to take that much of a, you know, I'm not about to take him from being a starter for 2 years and bring us to 2 championships to not, you know, not starting no more. And or if he did start, he would be on the other side, and then he would mess up our defense. Have a 40 overall there. I wouldn't do that. We still got one more year with our other quarterback. This will be Colton's last year, so let's let him go out. You know, basically at the top of his game, man. He was starting this season off as leading the Heisman, and let's see if he can get the Heisman. So right here, as you guys can see, they're throwing a screen, and I just ended up really not reading that, but Norman is making that tackle right there as we are up 21-0 with the half coming down to an end. So as you guys can see, I'm playing with my boy Bass, and he is a freshman. Oh, and that should have been an interception, but my boy Evans is getting the interception. That's the other safety on the other side, also a freshman. So we got some very young people out there starting that we recruited. We got them coming in, and they're making big plays. And him making that play right there, I had to put something on him, bro. He ain't got no gloves on, bro. I never played with nobody that don't have gloves on. You know, he not Eric Weddle. I guess he thought he was Eric Weddle. I don't know, but I had to throw some gloves on him the next thing. Right there, a great move by Colton Gerhardt, and that's an 18-yard rush for him. Now we're giving him the ball, giving Jason Lewis the ball. Jason Lewis going for about 13 yards right there. And now we are trying to get in the end zone as we are going into the end zone with Jason Lewis. That's another touchdown for us as we are up 28-0, and we are just blowing this team out, man. This is how you come out and start the first game of the season. You come out there and you beat the shit out of that team. That's just how you do it. Right there, they're throwing Norman off of him, but we're coming up and we're swarming and finishing that tackle off. You guys see it's 15 seconds left. They're trying to put some points up before the half. That's just a great pass route by the offense. That's a pass route that, you know, all users use. You know, when you make everybody run deep, have the middleman run the inside route, and it always worked. And they're running it again to perfection, and they're ended up getting their touchdown. So the shutout is over as we gave up that touchdown, but it is all good as we are going into the half, leading 28-7. They get the ball back to start the half, and we just need to go out there and make a stop. So right there, they're trying to run the ball again. It's Scott coming up. He ended up tripping them up, but he ended up breaking that tackle, and now he's off to the races. And then our linebacker Haynes is just getting him with that Superman tackle before he took it to the house. Otherwise, that would have been a house call. Right here, they're running the ball right up the middle, and Bass is making a tackle for us to stop him from getting into the end zone. Now, once again, they're throwing a pitch, and now they're trying to score once again, and they're just breaking the tackle, pushing, you know, just bullying Haynes and getting into the end zone. As they went down and scored on the last two possessions, now it's looking a little bit different. We got to go out there and answer back and put some points up to keep this momentum. As you guys can see, my boy Jalen Harvey getting the ball, and he looking like he could take it back to the house, but he wasn't able to. You guys know Jalen Harvey is able to take those back. So right here, as you guys can see, clearly we didn't do nothing on offense as we gave him the ball. Well, we got 3 points on offense, and you know, we wanted a touchdown, but we didn't get that. But great play right there by my boy Haynes, and he literally just not saved us the game, but that was just a great stop by him, man. Now we're getting the ball to Jason Lewis. Jason Lewis is taking a big hit, but Jason Lewis is a big boy. He can take that hit and keep on going. Now we are in the 4th quarter. Jason Lewis getting the ball once again. That's a 13-yard rush for him. Now we're giving him the ball again, running up the middle, and he's literally going through the D-line like a hot knife through butter, and we're getting a touchdown right there as we're leading 38-14 now, and we still got the momentum, and we're still going out there doing everything we can to blow this team out. We had a great year last year. We had a great recruiting year as we were one of the top teams in the recruiting, and we showing why we were one of the top teams in the recruiting. Right here, my boy Christian Sam is making a tight end fumble, but we just wasn't able to get the ball. And also, if you guys want to see some recruiting videos, let me know, because I'm going to be doing recruiting videos for my new Dynasty, and that's going to be on Tuesday. So I can post ASU recruiting videos and my new Dynasty mode recruiting videos on Tuesday, so you guys can see, you know, updates. But just let me know if you guys don't want to see the recruiting videos at ASU, just let me know. You know what I mean? If you guys don't say nothing, I probably won't bring it, but if you say something, I will bring it. So back into this game, 38-14. They're still driving, but we're trying to make a stop, you know what I mean? Right here, that's just a great route they ran on my boy early, and you know, ain't nothing we can do about that. Now they're attacking us on our defense, man. They're attacking the defense, finding the holes in the coverage, and they trying to score. Right here, I should have put my hands up, or at least even try to intercept the ball, and that was on me, you know what I mean? As they ended up going down and getting scored, and they're down 38-20, and now we're just being childish, running a fake field goal, and we ended up converting that with a great throw by our backup quarterback Brady White. But that's going to be the last play of the game, you guys. So y'all go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and